don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Keeping it together, Reed. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
What's happening to the shrine?
As the torches around you flicker and crack to life, you hear a low groan. It starts soft, then crescendos until your chest rattles and your head buzzes.
Fracas Rex! God damn you to this hell in which I suffer! God damn these burning flames! My blood boils in undeath and you ask if it hurts. The indignity fans the flames. Just when the agony subsides, more come to the shrine and put flame to the torches. They think to honor me. Instead, they incinerate me. The curse is everlasting. Whenever I am honored, I will suffer for it. Bracca saw to that. I knew him and knew his secrets. I saw his rise and fall as woven into the tapestry of time. He branded my truth as blasphemy, and I burn for it! I live that horror. The truth invites danger. Some would sooner be swallowed by the void than tell it. Wait. You. I see it. You, too, follow a path consumed by fire. You must take my gift from among the flames. With it, you will know truth. With it, you can... Bracchus!
The rumble reaches a deafening forte, then dissipates. The voice is gone. Only the whisper of the wind fills your ears. A war owl swoops down from the sky and delivers a message for the Red Prince. Red Prince, I am the one who has been hunting you, but you cling to life all too tenaciously. We must speak of the reason for your expulsion from the ancient empire, and we must speak of the Red Princess. Find me on the Nameless Isle at the Temple of Zor Stissa. In the presence of the goddess, let war and shadow meet.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours. Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
Faye, good to see you again. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll win.
Up to you. You know where I am if you think of anything.
I've plenty of fighters for hire, experts in blades, bows, and bewitchment. Oh, I see you have a full contingent already.
Corbin, the Fletcher you rescued from Roost Anon at the Culwood Mills, sparks to life at the sight of you and breaks into a great grin.
Hiya! Oh, I mean, hey, how are you? All settled in myself? Can't tell you how glad I am to be here. And thank you for bringing me. I feel it, you know? I really do. By all means.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move. As you approach, the silent monk puffs a bit of air from between her stitched lips. She seems agitated. The little girl doesn't acknowledge your presence. She remains locked away somewhere deep within her own mind.
Be on your way now, my dear. Perhaps we'll have matters to discuss again later.
I'll be glad when we leave Reaper's Coast behind. There's too many of my former comrades roaming around there.
Marvelous ship you have here, worthy of a king. She intrigues me greatly. I'd say it was brave of her to send Losa after a demon hunter, but bravery implies something to be feared. She's fearless. One eye is sun, one eye is moon. I wonder which half of her nature she yearns will prevail. My mission has a name, Adramalik. He is the fiend that possesses your friend Losa, but worry not. We'll find him, and we'll undo him. To the city of Arx we must go, where he disguises himself as Dr. Deva.
A sudden shuffle behind you, and Losa's mouth is close to your ear.
Psst. Hey, Chief. I need to have a little chat with old Mal's about something. Mind if I butt in?
There you are, Losa. I've been eager to hear a little update. Did you do as I instructed?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, do tell. This sounds interesting.
That's one word for it, I guess. I met Jahan, and he tried the exorcism, but it didn't work. The demon's still knocking around in there, in here.
Well, leave it to me, Losa. Mama Malady will think of something.
You will?
Of course I will. Surely you know by now you're my favorite.
Really? I didn't think you liked anyone.
I didn't say I liked you. I said you're my favorite. The cherry pit at the top of the rubbish heap, if you will.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
It's the nicest thing I've ever said. Aren't you supposed to be off learning how to become the divine and whatnot?
Her eyes flash with something. Anger, perhaps, or fear.
But... never mind. We'd better focus on the task at hand.
She looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
Well, aren't you industrious? Of course, not everyone on the ship's manifest has returned, as you can see. Tarquin slunk off to Stone Garden, as I recall. The graveyard. Quite curious what ghastly business he's getting himself wrapped up in now.
The masked creature grunts 3 times at the sight of you. It reaches its arm out. Clasped in its hand is a crumpled parchment. You take the page, and the servant returns to its hollow existence.
I've spotted something. I've spotted something.
The dog gives you a mournful look, then turns away.
No keyhole, no handle. There must be a hidden mechanism. No keyhole, no handle. There must be a hidden mechanism. I smell sauce in the air. And something else, too. Something rancid.
I trust that our bargain reaches a satisfactory conclusion. Well, see that you find me when it is in hand. I trust that our bargain reaches a satisfactory conclusion. Oh, that. A trivial detail. An old agreement long forgotten by all involved. Don't get...
Raiker's mouth widens into a tight smile.
A disheartening development. It is a shame if you do not honor our friendly agreement.
Your body convulses with Amadia's displeasure. Your head pounds, your bones ache. Raiker's smile grows at the sight of your agony.
Oh, how unfortunate. We could be so good for each other.
This is quite the antiques collection. This is quite the antiques collection.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Ah, I hear a door opening. Flesh and bone severed and stitched. A rather sordid brand of necromancy. All this knowledge hidden from inquisitive minds. Such a pity. This is quite the antiques collection. I can feel my source powers. Another pyramid? How very useful.
The salamander's tongue flickers, tasting you on the air. It turns away with a grunt. She hums quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes. The lizard pauses, and a smile crosses her face.
Me belongs to me. Servants belong to the hall. That's the way I like it.
Her hum returns, soft at first, then blossoming into a full-fledged hymn.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Tarquin slunk off to Stone Garden, as I recall. The graveyard. Quite curious what ghastly business he's getting himself wrapped up in now. Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness.
Locked.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb?
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in the demonic tongue. When, as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living, restore my twin, make me whole. The object continues. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood where demons abide.
It's true, then. Anathema, within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there? Ah, I just remembered why I prefer to work alone. Very well. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone, even a divine. Imagine it, holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death, miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore anathema to working condition, but this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island.
The object quivers as Tarquin nears it, and hums a response. Connected as one, the past and present slain. Absolution and redemption await the one whose sins are many.
Oh, very good. Very, very, very good. This, my friend, is the key. Give me some time, and every deity in existence will tremble at the sight of you.
He holds out his hand expectantly.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must work.
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously about anathema.
Let me think. A sprinkling of skull dust, a vial of dog's drool, dried illweed, a few more odds and ends, and I can get back to the ship.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the graves.
So? Ready to set sail when you are, Your Holiness. Fantastic. Now, on to the interesting part.
After many adventures, the party finally reached the place where Godwo can go to become divine. but more surprises and difficult choices awaited.
Here we are, the Nameless Isle. And here I thought Melody was unimaginative. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help. I have no doubt about that, but do remember, you can do what's good for you, too. All things in balance, you know. You'll want to hurry now. Divinity is waiting, after all. Excellent question. Normally, this place ought only to be known to Godwoken, but judging by the ships burning in the bay, there's been a breach, let's call it. Regardless of who's on the island, all that matters is who ascends. Make sure that's you. The strongest will survive and ascend. I'm hardly an expert on the matter, but I'm smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. Where there is an ocean of source, there is a well for drawing from it. To rise to divinity, you probably need to take a gulp. Though I'm sure it won't be that simple.